number is W 2016-30-313. So this is an old case, Mr. Janishek, from 2016 or thereabouts. And you had a warrant issued on July 5th, 2016. So like almost exactly 10 years ago, you failed to appear at your post-indictment arraignment before Judge Cook on that date. Well, I took over Judge Cook's list. You're going to see me for the pre-indictment arraignment 10 years later. And that case is scheduled for the 17th, Monday, August 17th at 9 o'clock, and you'll be on my trial list. It's just a coincidence. So you were gone for 10 years.
Yes, sir.
And why is that?
I moved to Tucson, Arizona to receive services from the VA hospital there. I'm disabled.
Okay. So you weren't in the VA hospital for 10 years, were you?
Yes, I was receiving hospital monthly services from the VA hospital in Southern Arizona.
Okay. Were you admitted to the VA hospital?
No, sir.
No. You knew you had this charge, right?
Yes, the plans had been made prior months before to move there due to the dissatisfaction.
Plans were made to do what?
I made plans to move months before the arrest.
Right, but you knew you had the charge before you moved when you were here in New Jersey, because it's a New Jersey case. You were charged in New Jersey, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you were indicted, and so you missed the post-indictment arraignment, and then you really thought that this case was going to go away, correct?
No, sir.
No? Well, what did you think during the 10 years?
I hadn't had any psychological or physical VA contact in the years prior, and I associated with some unfortunate people. Made decisions that got myself.
That's really not responsive to my question. What I'm trying to get is, why didn't you do something about this for 10 years?
I don't have a good answer, sir.
No, because you thought it would go away. Did you have a phone during the 10 years?
During the 10, yes, sir.
Yeah, of course. Everybody has a phone, right? Did you make a call? Hey, what's going on with my case? Hey, let me call a lawyer in New Jersey. Maybe the lawyer can help me with this case. Did you do any of that?
I attempted to get some sort of representation through the VA, and
the VA doesn't appoint criminal defense attorneys. So did you do anything else?
I written an email to the Arizona if I could do VA court or whatever, and they said the best thing to do is to come back and base their arrangement.
How many such letters did you write?
No, I wrote the email to the prosecutor here in Burlington.
Yeah. Oh, how many such emails did you write?
One. He answered it quite succinctly.
Okay.
I knew what the answer was, so I made whatever arrangements I could. I was homeless in Tucson for some time while I was receiving.
Right. And you know there's a VA hospital in Philly, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Did you do anything else to try to get this case resolved or moving?
I have contacted several attorney firms to try to see if they did pro bono case for veterans or if this could help it.
Who did you contact? Who were the attorneys?
I don't know off the top of my head, sir. I would have to.
Did you speak with any of them?
A couple. One, his name was one I know. I spoke to. His name was Art Bell in Arizona. He was referred to me by.
That's not a New Jersey attorney. So basically, you just did very little or nothing. I don't know if I believe all the things you're saying, but even if we give you the benefit of the doubt and believe it, you actually did nothing and hope the case would go away. So I'm going to set bail for you at $400,000. No 10 come back and deal with the case. If you are released, don't forget Monday the 17th at 9 o'clock, courtroom 6B. If you miss that, you will forfeit the bail, and that'll be a problem. Anything else?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may. His arraignment date will be actually September 14th at 9 a.m. before you.
Okay, that's a different day than what we said, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, all right, all right. So I'll give you a new day, September 14th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 6B, Burlington County Courthouse. That's if you post the bail. If you don't post the bail, you'll be brought from the jail for that proceeding. Ms. Ferguson?
And Judge, it's my understanding, I looked in his file, there's no counsel assigned and there was never a 5A done. So I would just ask, to try to move things more expeditiously in his favor to try to, if he's not going to be represented by a private attorney, to make sure to have a 5A done.
Yeah, that's a great, thank you. That's a great, point. Apply for counsel, sir.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you again. I'm sorry for the mix up in the date. It's September 14th. All right, thank you. Both these guys at the same time.
Yeah, I think
Good.
that makes a
All
lot of
right,
sense, Your Honor.
and come on up also. Okay, it's actually Spangler. Pierre is your last name, right, sir?
No, that's my first name. Spangler.
Spangler is your first name.
Yes.
Spangler Pierre, and let's have Waxman Pierre come up also. You guys are brothers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Spangler Pierre, can I call you guys by your first name, Spangler and Waxman? You guys okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Pierre, sorry, Spangler, W 2026 288 305, Burlington City, August 3rd, 2026. One charge of, I think it's a disorderly persons charge of simple assault. It's domestic violence related. They're not charged with assaulting each other, are they?
They are, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, don't fight each other right now, guys, okay?
Where-
Waxman Pierre, same thing, different warrant, W 2026 287-305. Also August 3rd, 2026, Burlington City, disorderly persons assault. These are both not indictable charges. Spangler, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes. Your Honor.
Are you a military veteran having served in the military?
No.
All right. Waxman, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
And are you a military veteran having served in the military?
No, sir.
All right. Spangler, any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
Waxman, any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to hear from the prosecutor. You're going to be released.
Thank you, Your Honor. The PSA scores for both defendants are the same, a 1 for failure to appear, a 2 for new criminal activity. The violent flag is not indicated, and pretrial services recommend release under ROR. The state would ask for the same, as well as a prohibition of contact between the two of them. And it's my understanding, Your Honor, that they both reside at the home where the altercation occurred. So the state would ask that they figure out alternate living arrangements, at least while the case is pending.
We have no objection for both of them. It seems that they're both in the exact same scenarios.
Right.
So,
Okay. Guys, here, listen, you're being released on your own
Yeah.
recognizance, okay? So in other words, you don't have to check in with pretrial services. You don't have to post bail. You're not being held, okay? So far, so good? You like this?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now, you have to go to court, not here in the courthouse in Mount Holly. You have to go to the Burlington City Court, which is a joint court with Burlington Township. You know where that is, right? Old York Road. It's a building that looks kind of like a spaceship, right?
No, not really.
You
No.
don't know? Okay. Well, you're gonna have to find it. It's Old York Road. I think it's off of Jacksonville Road, and it looks like a spaceship. So that's the court that you have to go to. And if you want to have a lawyer represent you, you have to apply for the public defender in Burlington, okay? Not in Mount Holly, because you're going to municipal court. You understand that's happening because they're not indictable offenses, right, Spangler?
Yes. And
Right, Waxman? You understand that?
yeah.
Okay. So here's more conditions. No firearms, no dangerous weapons, no destructive devices.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Court date again is August. I didn't tell you. Court date is August 7th. No, it's not. Nope, wrong. August 25th.
Alright.
August 25th. What day of the week is it? That's like a Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tuesday, August 25th. And it's 8:30. It's early, 8:30 in Burlington. If you miss that court date, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Okay?
Oh.
Fair enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Will we get an email, like a mail?
No, you're hearing it from me. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. You might get a notice. You won't get email. You might get a notice, but maybe not. So don't miss that court date. That's it. Okay? Again,
Can I get an address for that too? Like-
you have to look. I don't have, it's Old York Road. It's easy to find.
Hey, James, it'll be on the release.
Okay, it'll be on the release order. Thank you. All right, the address will be on the release order.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
Okay, and it'll tell you 8:30 Tuesday, August 25th. That's a couple weeks from now, right? Maybe like 3 weeks from today? Yeah, exactly. So, that's your court date. Apply for the public defender if you want representation. Now, here's the tricky part. The tricky part is, I had you stand next to each other, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I didn't realize you are charged with assaulting each other. In any event, after you are, excused, you're not to have contact with each other. You're going to be released. So who's going to live at Moreland and who's not going to live at Moreland?
I'm gonna stay.
You're going to live at Moreland?
I'm gonna stay. Okay. I'm gonna stay at Moreland Avenue. I'm gonna stay.
Would you say that?
I'm gonna stay at Moreland Avenue because I don't have nowhere else to go.
Okay, all right. And you guys kind of sound alike. I think I know who's saying what. So let me just, Waxman, don't say anything yet. Okay.
I'm listening.
Spengler, are
I'm
you
listening.
able to move somewhere else?
No, I do not. No, sir. I don't
Okay.
have.
Waxman, Waxman now, are you able to move somewhere else?
No, sir.
Whose house is it?
Parents.
Parents? Both parents live there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I could order you both not to live there, and I'm happy to do that unless somebody has an idea. But first, let's hear from Ms. Ferguson. She might have an idea.
Maybe if they have, I don't know what the housing structure is like, but if they have separate bedrooms or separate schedules, I don't.
Yeah, Waxman, what did you say?
We hardly see each other. We both of us are busy. School and work. Yeah.
Right, I understand that. I can't have you living in the same house, no matter what, even if you have opposite schedules.
We don't see each other either. Like I live upstairs and he lives downstairs. So there's
Right.
never.
Guys, here's the problem, okay? Here's the problem. The prosecutor asked for conditions. When we have a domestic violence case, the condition is always that there's no contact between the parties. And I think that that is an appropriate condition. So I'm going to make that condition part of your release. Now, I'll give you like 20 seconds for each of you to just don't say anything, just think about it. But one of you, please reach down deep inside and come up with a solution. You have other relatives, other friends that you could stay with. Hopefully the case is not going to last that long because it's going to be in municipal court in 3 weeks. You might resolve it then. But certainly it's not an indictable case where you have to wait for a grand jury and things like that. So I'm just going to pause here for a moment and consult with my people here, and I'll come back to you. Just stand there, don't say anything, and just think about it. All right, 20 seconds are up.
If
Waxman, are you able to move? Yes or no, Waxman?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where will you move, Mr. Waxman?
Can I go with my aunt? She's in Brunson Township.
That's fine. What's the address? What's the name and address of your aunt, please?
I have no idea. She live in a apartment complex.
People that don't know addresses. Nobody writes letters anymore, so you used to know addresses. You wrote letters, right? All right. She lives in Burlington City or Township?
Township.
Okay. And do you know the name of the street she lives on? Or is it, go ahead. Do you know the name of the street she lives on?
No, not. No.
No? Do you know the name of the apartment complex?
I think it's Willow. Well, I think it's a Willows. Willow Point.
Willow Point?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. It's a Willow.
Okay.
I know.
Do you know the apartment number? Okay, you got that. All right, you need to tell pretrial services the full address, okay, Waxman?
All right.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may just request, given the uniqueness of the situation, the state would just request that prior his release from incarceration, that he just speaks to someone in his family, confirms the address and shares that, before his exit.
Before you exit, you need to let pretrial services know. All right, Spengler, you're gonna stay at, Moreland Avenue, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, now Spengler, do not have contact with Waxman. Don't reach out to him. Don't call him, text him. Don't do anything on the internet. If he calls you or contacts you, don't return the contact. Is that clear, sir?
It's clear. Yes.
All right. Waxman, same thing. No contact. Don't call him. Don't text him. Don't write him. Don't see him. If he contacts you, just ignore that. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Waxman, you want to probably move some of your personal items out of the house, correct?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you need to do is, you're in Moreland Avenue, you're in Burlington City, right?
I live in Burlington City, yeah.
Yeah, so you contact Burlington City Police to escort you to Moreland to get stuff out of there. You follow me?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So don't go there yourself. Don't have anybody else bring your things. Have the police go with you, go into the house, get your things. If you have a car, get the car and move it over to your aunt's house, whose full address you're going to tell pretrial services. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Spengler, any questions?
No, sir.
Waxman, any questions?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Ferguson?
No, Judge.
Okay. All right, guys, be careful. This case, you should probably get this case done with pretty quick, but in the meantime, please follow those restrictions because you don't want to get yourself in trouble. I think Waxman, you do have a question. Yes, sir.
I have a question. How long do you think it would last for?
You know, it's hard for me to predict. All I can tell you is that in 3 weeks you'll be in court, talk to, get the attorney. They likely will reschedule it, but you'll come back a few weeks after that. Now, we're not talking about many months or years, in my estimation. Obviously, you know that I can't guarantee that how long it's going to take because I don't, I'm in the wrong business if I can predict the future that well. You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay. But it won't be as long as all the other cases because these are not indictable charges. That was my point earlier. Okay? All right. Guys, be careful with this, all right? Good luck.